Thank you so much for the privilege to, speak here at this moment. I want to commend Philip John for a job well done on this interview. Honestly speaking, I want to respond on or add to the questions you've earlier asked about what the representative doing. We have House of Reps, House of Assembly, we have a governor and all that, senators, all of it. I think for me, I agree that one, the issue that we are going through these issues is, well, justice, number one. Justice. Where there is no justice, you should be prepared for the eventuals. Everything, the eventuality that we are seeing today is because there is no justice. Number two, it's totally, completely, I would say, politics have also taken hold. If you are not a member of my own political party, there is nothing I can control. But let me be honest with you, this thing will consume all of us. It's not about Irigwe people. My wife is from Irigwe land. I am from Mangu local government, for instance. Yes, I'm from Mangu. My wife is from Irigwe community. And to be honest with you, I know what it has cost some of us in supporting the communities a lot when it comes to relief materials. We don't even want to mention about that. But this thing is not about them alone. Politics has played its role. Nobody wants to tell the truth. Nobody wants to say, if I say this thing, it's going to affect my party, it's going to affect my political leader, it's going to affect this. But to be honest, God is a just God. He will judge everybody because it will soon consume all of us. I can bet you that this thing is totally about ethnic cleansings. It's about ethnic cleansings. And since it's about ethnic cleansings, it will completely, look at what is happening in Afghanistan. It's exactly the replica of what is happening currently on the plateau and Nigeria as a whole. Nobody is safe. Taliban are taking over everywhere. And then the moment you keep quiet and you allow such things to happen, we will not be safe anymore. So for me, as a matter of fact, even what happens currently, recently, that they went around, including this morning, they ransacked and still pick people. All in this, what do you call it, Janta Adamu, they still pick people randomly. It's not fair. This thing had happened, yes. We should be able to like say, okay, you don't just pick people on the street. I have been a victim of this some years ago. I have never participated in any crisis anywhere, but then I was even coming in from nowhere. You just picked you up on the road that you are, participated in this kind of a thing. But it's not right. Innocently. So you see, this issue is this. What has happened in time past? What have they been able to do about it? What are they able to, have they been able to bring the people to book? The whole places like the first speaker who contributed the first this thing from the angle, I can bet you all the challenges they went through within the period of time. Nobody came to their aid. Nobody visited them. Nobody says, okay, how many Fulani people were arrested or picked with all the killings that have been happening in those areas? Then tell me, where will justice be? So for me, I can tell you that this is time for us to put all ourselves together as plateau people. Let's be patriotic. Let's be patriotic. Let's unite as one family. Because it is if once this thing finished from the angle now, we don't know where else it will go to. Nobody is saved. To be honest, nobody is saved. Okay, tell me the quick response that came up from Abuja. Quick response of arrest that came up from Abuja. Nobody cares about the people who were killed initially in Miango. Nobody cares. Nobody bothers about them. How many people were they picked? We will bring the perpetrators to book, normal language. And the book refused to fill up. And then this thing that happens, just the moment there was a swift reaction, and then they mob the people. Okay, let me give you another example. I went into Plateau Hospital today, and nobody knew I came to Plateau Hospital. I went to interview the so-called people that were victims of these circumstances. But to be honest with you, I'm not supporting what happened. But I want the security people to do their thorough investigations. These people don't even know themselves. These people, they are not genuinely from, Ondo State. I even asked somebody, said, me, I'm not from Ondo. I am from Oyo State. So you see, the narrative have been changing from different things. I just do 3-4 samples, I left. I have my own findings. So you can imagine now the government will cover them up, they will mop in up, come in, give solidarity visit, they do political kind of a kangaroo arrangement, and then that's just it. People started mourning, and then they said, no, it's okay. All these people, yes, they are Fulanis. And although people says, well, we have no, on this list, we have not even seen and identified them as people from Ondo. Do a thorough thing. Don't just take one side because they are Fulani people, then they should just be able to be protected, you know, and whatever it is. Search them genuinely and know what is their mission and what are they coming, where are they coming from. Some people say they are coming from coming from Bochi. Some says they are on their way to Bochi. Some says that you know, all those stories that are just seen. Some says we don't even know ourselves. I asked two patients within the same hospital today. In fact, they don't even know his colleague. As a Fulani brother, he doesn't even know the colleague that they were together. Mention the name. He doesn't even know the name of his own brother. So tell me, let's be fair to ourselves. Let's go extra mile. Let's do genuine findings. Plateau State belongs to all of us. I am from Plateau. We must protect this land. If we don't do it, it's left for us. And we are ready to serve the consequences. Please, I'm so sorry about it, but honestly, we are mourning. People are now currently suffering. Why? Because of the 24 hours curfew. I'm under 24 hours curfew. My own jurisdiction fall there. You have not moved out since on, on Sunday. We have not been out. Right from churches, they asked us to shut down churches and go home. And we've been home since Sunday up to this moment. So, you know, it's not fair. So that's my own earnest contribution.
Sorry,
we
let
must
me be
unite
clear.
ourselves and come back as Plateau people, as one family. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Let me be clear. There is a 24-hour curfew now in Plateau State. Or every part of, is it every part of Plateau State?
No, this is only in Just North. And let me tell you, like earlier Philip has explained, that the seat of power is in Just South, but the economic power of the state is in Just North. Just North is where the economic power lies. The political power is in Just South. So if the economic power is shut down since Sunday, today is Tuesday, and I can bet you, don't be surprised the governor don't care. Tomorrow, he will not even think of lifting up the curfew. We're still under 24 hours, no movement. How do the people survive?